Good morning to all ladies and gentlemen. I'll be speaking on innovative trends in steel buildings. I'd like to thank architect Sheila Sriprakash for setting the tone on steel buildings from architect's perspective. There has been an evolution of everything. The world we used to know has now changed and is still changing. The fact that change is inevitable has proved itself. In the present world, the structural steel characteristic has become imperative and a basic ingredient in the industry. One cannot think of erecting a building without using this metal in it. The versatility of steel gives architects the freedom to achieve their most ambitious visions. Structural steel is an essential component of most stadiums, shopping centers, commercial developments, and steel cladding systems adorn iconic landmarks and structures worldwide. The properties. Steel is one of the most sustainable construction materials. Its strength and durability, coupled with its ability to be recycled without even losing quality, makes it truly compatible with long-term sustainable development. As a material, steel is strong, versatile, and infinitely recyclable. As a construction system, steel is lightweight, generates little waste, is very fast, safe, cost-effective, and can be extended or adopted easily. Why do architects, designers, and owners choose structural steel? One is speed of construction. The rapid design, fabrication, and erection cycle with structural steel will allow the framing system to finish sooner and be available earlier than other trades. Lower project costs. Current cost data, structural steel remains the cost leader for the majority of construction projects. Aesthetic appeal. Architects praise the natural beauty of steel and are excited about exposing it in the design of their structures to emphasize grace, slenderness, strength, and transparency of frame. Design flexibility. From the simplest functional structure to the complex signature designs, structural steel can be readily used to accomplish the design intent of the architect and the structural engineer. High strength. The strength of all other materials is still less than that of structural steel, even when enhanced by steel reinforcing. Ease of design. Structural steel remains the most desirable material for the structural engineer to design in tools for structural steel design bound and are a quantum step ahead of tools and other systems. Innovation. The structural steel industry continues to pioneer new innovations for both the material and the use of structural steel. Sustainability. Structural steel is the most recycled material on our planet. Today, structural steel is made of 88% recycled product, is fully recyclable in the future, and can be reused without processing. It's modifiable. Structural steel buildings can be modified in the future of new applications, loading conditions, vertical expansions, and changes in owner desires in ways that other framing systems can never accomplish. It's very efficient. Structural steel buildings can optimize building space efficiency through the use of slender columns, maximizing usable floor space, longer spans for open, column-free spaces, and the integration of HVAC systems into the structural spaces, allowing reduction of floor-to-floor heights. Modern building and structure designs require aesthetic appearance and extended life. As a result, stainless steel is becoming an everyday material due to its strength, corrosion resistance, appearance, and sustainability. Steel is a favorite material of architects designing the world's tallest buildings, the longest bridges, and the most popular public art projects. Stainless steel is specified where long life, low maintenance, and aesthetic appeal are critical, including facades, roofs, fittings, and concrete rebars, balustrades, balconies, elevators and escalators, bridges, and structural beams. What are the opportunities of architectural expression in steel? Externally exposed structures clearly express their function. Slender members can be designed efficiently, particularly using tubular sections. Lightness can be accentuated by openings in beams and by lattice work. Curved members such as arches can be formed easily. Tension structures are efficient and lightweight, particularly for long span enclosures. Connections can be designed expressively. Colors and finishes of painted steelwork can be used to great visual effect. Structural expressionism is a direct response to the dawn of the technological era. It is time to start building onwards and upwards and explore shapes and forms unseen by humans before. Steel is exceptionally popular in showing the skeleton and framework of the buildings being designed. They have the display of the functional and technical components of a building. Also, they include the proper arrangement of the fabricated elements. Steel frames as glass walls also becoming famous. Innovations, higher, faster, deeper, longer. Innovation in steel makes it possible. Steel is used in all the mega buildings and famous cityscapes of the world. In skyscrapers, the very existence of skyscrapers is the innovation made possible by the use of steel. One major innovation is the shift from all the steel construction system to the combination of both steel and concrete. Burj Khalifa's construction used 86,000 tons of steel rebar, and construction took 22 million man-hours. All this rebar laid end to end would stretch over more than a quarter of the earth. The London Eye is made mostly from steel as it needed to be strong enough to support 13 tons, and also it had to look light and futuristic against the London skyline. These are some of the skyscrapers, right from initial beginnings to what we are doing at the moment. I have a video by SOM Architects. Their views around almost 500,000 metric tons of steel. The bridge is around 165 kilometers long. It can withstand strong typhoons, magnitude of 8 Richter earthquakes, and an impact that's equal to a almost 300,000 metric ton vessel. That's steel being used in bridges. What's the future of steel? Steel has played a vital enabling role throughout much of human history. It was the material of the highest prized tools in the Iron Age and the most feared weapons in the Middle Ages. It was a material that drove the Industrial Revolution and underpinned the economic development of countless countries. But steel isn't just a material of our past, it is a material of our future. The world's population is increasingly urban. In 2010, around half of us lived in towns or cities. By 2050, it will be around 70%. To handle this migration, cities are expanding rapidly to become megacities. Building these megacities is going to take a lot of materials, not least of which is steel. As urban population densities increase, so too does the need for steel to build skyscrapers and public transport infrastructure. Now we'll showcase some of the examples how structural steel buildings that dazzle. This is the National Geospatial Intelligence Building in Virginia, where steel has been used for a 2.4 million square feet building. This is again, it shows the interior composed of two curved 900-foot long overlapping bars around 500-foot long atrium and electrical auditorium. The building's overall form is the shape of a lens. This is the main office building comprising of two 8 stories. Each wing of the buildings is 900-foot long and 130 feet wide. The structure required around 23,000 of structural steel frame. This is another apartment building in Manhattan. It's a 14-story ultra-luxury residential building showcasing how steel is used in residences or in apartments. A steel plate is the interior. A steel plate shear wall system provided the project with benefits of increased stiffness and smaller dimension, both tremendous benefits for the site. The system is located at the elevator and stays in the combination of the full building perimeter braced frame system. The use of structural steel interior was driven by 3 primary factors: minimizing the overall weight of the structure for the capacity of the raft foundation, minimizing the amount of columns, and providing the perimeter diagonal architectural expression. This is the stadium at Berkeley, California, Memorial Stadium, the press box, where they have used the entire press box designing with steel. The crown jewel of the project is the new long span 2-story structural steel press box. The resulting press box structure is 375 feet long with 2 main spans of 100 feet long and an end span cantilevers of 33 feet. The press box arches to follow the curvature of the existing exterior wall and is supported by 4 concrete cores, 2 at each end, and 4 central structural steel columns. London Aquatic Center, a concept inspired from the fluid geometry of water in motion. As much of around 2,800 tons of steel were needed to give the 160-meter long and 80-meter wide roof its light and floating look. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, it was designed by SOM from the US, is the tallest artificial structure in the world. Construction of Burj Khalifa began in 2004 and exterior got completed in 2009. The building opened in 2010 as part of the new development called Downtown Dubai. This shows the shape is a Y-shaped plan, ideal for residential and hotels. That's how the building has been conceived. The wings allow maximum outwards and inward natural light. Extended steel has been used in this building. The CCTV headquarters designed by Rimkulas in China. The tower serves as the headquarters of China Central Television. The CCTV headquarters is a 234 meters, 768 feet, 44-story skyscraper. And the concept what Kulas planned was a 3-dimensional form to perform the structures with a continuous loop, so steel is widely used in this building. The new building consists of 2 high L-shaped towers joined at the bottom and the top at an angle that forms a loop, which has been described as a cross of Z or Z. Walt Disney Concert Hall by Frank Gehry. It is the 4th hall of Los Angeles Music Center. The boat with sails drenched is the concept. The structure is essentially a shell which consists of a series of interconnected volumes. This is a project in Dubai by Capital Gate, Abu Dhabi. Some form of orthogonal coated stone and other forms are organic and surfaces covered with a corrugated metal skin of steel. Again, this is the interior. Centerpiece of the interior of the building was designed to represent the hull of a boat. The building also fulfills an important role in the urban area of Abu Dhabi. Capital Gate, Abu Dhabi, designed by RMJM. Capital Gate is a skyscraper in Abu Dhabi adjacent to the Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Center. It's 160 meters, that is 520 feet and 35 stories. The concept was to absorb and channel the forces created by wind and seismic loading. This shows the internal of the structure, how the bracings have been done. The tower is a 2-layered system. The central core of the tower you see right in the center, that's colored pink. The technology used consumes less structural steel than conventional frames, reducing cost and environmental impact. A triangular structure with a diagonal support beam is used for the formation of the diagrid. Water Cube in China. The Water Cube was specially designed and built by a consortium of PTW architects. It was built for swimming competitions of the 2008 Summer Olympics. The concept combines the symbolism of the architecture and the unique water bubble structure. It's around 178 meters square and 31 meters high. The planning area was around 69,000 square meters, and the total area is 65,000, 80,000 square meters, in which the underground component is not less than 15,000 square meters. The external structure forms the actual roof, ceiling, and walls and comprise of a flat web of rectangular box sections. These sections are then clad with ETFE, that is ethinyl tetrafluoroethanol. The internal steel structure is based on the unique geometry of biological cells or soap bubbles. A recurring pattern of polyhedrons is packed together to occupy a three-dimensional space. Again, extensive steel has been used in this building. BMW in Germany, again designed by Koop Himmelblau. It is designed to present the current products of BMW, be a distribution center of BMW cars, and offer an event forum and conference center. Inspiration was taken from the Acropolis in Athens. Again, extensive use of steel in this building. Its dimensions are 28 meters in height, a maximum diameter of 45 meters, and a total weight of 720 tons. The BMW is a dynamic construction of semi-transparent glass structure with corrugated steel roof and one ending in a double twist in the form of a cone. The interiors are a composition of monumental stairways, curved bridges, and balconies that are held in the air. The masterpiece of steel and glass designed by Koop Himmelblau maintains a triangular cloud of steel. Around 16,500 meters squared of solar panels have been used on the roof. Yas Hotel, again in Abu Dhabi by Asymptote Architecture. It's a hotel building with a lot of restaurants in the building, extensive use of steel. The buildings are of 16,000 meters squared curved cantilever roof of Viagra Bureau spans. The roof is made of 5,100 diamond-shaped glass panels and 10,500 steel fasteners. It is equipped with a lot of LED lighting. It's got hotels as well as restaurants. The structural design of the hotel bridge, which spans 40 meters, encloses 980 meters square of interior space on 2 levels. It includes bars, restaurants, and VIP lounges. This is the Guangzhou Opera House in China, designed by Zahad, who recently passed away. The design evolved from the concepts of a natural landscape and the fascinating interplay between architecture and nature. Custom molded glass, fiber reinforced gypsum, GFRC units have been used to the interior of the auditorium to continue the architectural language of fluidity and seamlessness. That's the beauty of steel. It's very fluid. It's freestanding concrete auditorium set within an exposed granite and glass-clad steel frame. Shaped to resemble 2 pebbles on the bank of the Pearl River, the building houses a 1,800-seater plus 400-seater multifunction hall, rehearsal rooms, and entrance hall. In our neck of our neighborhood, we have the Chennai International Airport, where extensive steel has been used. The building's sleek steel structure rises to a curved roof, forming a light, open, column-free space with expansive glass curtain walls. It's around 60,000 square meters. It's a 3-story structure, around almost 1,000 feet long. There are glass bridges on each side of the building for arriving passengers. Pre-stressed and post-stressed concrete beams and elegant side-formed steel trusses measuring 400 meters are in diameter. Steel trusses and Calzip roofing at the roof level have been used, maximum span of 68 meters. Another building in China, it's the Beijing National Stadium, designed by Herzog de Meuron. It's called the Bird's Nest. That's the concept. National Stadium's main structure is an enormous saddle-shaped elliptical steel structure. The structure made of steel is based on a main structure of 24 pillars and characterized by curving beams. A semi-transparent membrane called IFTA was inserted between the several beams of steel that the roof is rich of. The structure is completed by a series of secondary beams and contains more than 7,500 separate elements. To minimize the formwork of construction of the bowl, the design team used terraced of L-shaped precast concrete units spanning areas between the supporting reinforced concrete in situ beams. Wembley Stadium, London, designed by Norman Foster. Its stadium is designed like a bowl, and its unique features include retractable roof panels and the arch. Cable supported structure. The arch as a lattice form consists of 41 steel rings connected by spiraling tubular cords and is formed of 13 modules and 2 tapering end sections. Again, to achieve this effect, 258 metal halide floodlights were mounted within the arch to illuminate the internal face of the lattice and the structure rings that form its structure. So it looks beautiful in the night, how lighting has been integrated into the steel structure. This is one of the buildings in China. It's the tallest building ever designed by TFP Farrells. The mixed-use building rises around